Nestle girl, I was your lover and your secretary. Y'all know how Mary J. Blige said, and your secretary. Yes, honey. Ever since 97, I've been wanting to be a secretary. But apparently Miss Quad don't want to be, and her husband don't appreciate it. Let me tell you something. Bravo people, purveyors of power people, Quad web lust for people. Y'all trying to fool us and make this episode, y'all trying to fool us and make us believe that this episode was going to be about Quad getting her husband ass together, and that man read Quad ass her Mirandas and left her there with a bruised ego and a bad attitude. Yes, God, let me tell you something. Greg was like, I'ma play around and fool la la with you with this little scene, but what you not finna do is talk to me any kind of way down to this house. I'ma tell you how I met you, what I done for you, and what I ain't gonna continue to do for you in the future. I just knew when this episode came on and that man told Miss Quad down to her face in the middle of her kitchen with them leftover lobster salmon tails over there. I've been taking care of you since the day I met you. I just knew Miss Quad was finna give that damn man the business. Let me tell you something. That man wasn't here for Quad shit that day. He said, no, God, honey. He slapped that damn door. Now, the only thing that fucked Greg up, the only thing that fucked Dr. G up is that he slapped that door real hard like a grown man when he got his chicken nugget shaped ass in that little high school girl car. Yes, God, honey, they gonna add them damn sound effects like that Mini Cooper was it wasn't scurry, it was scrubbing. Big ass in that little ass car. It's cute though. Your car match your voice, Dr. Greg. I mean, I guess it got to match some aspect of your personality. And I'm gonna tell you something. Cecil ass ain't playing with Simone either, but before I get into it, is it me or does it seem like Simone's core issue is the fact that other people don't view Cecil as an asshole? I hate to use this word, especially amongst a married couple, but it really feels as if at times Dr. Simone is jealous of the fact that everyone receives Cecil as this guy that's cool as a cucumber. It really felt to me in that discussion that they were having that Simone is more concerned with him being painted in the asshole light versus whatever true issues that they're having. It's like the underlying issue is not the problem for her. The fact that other people don't see him as a villain is what's bothering her more. That's just how it came off to me. But I'm gonna tell you something. Simone ass pushed him to the limits, cause Cecil wasn't playing with her ass, baby. He had got all flushed with fever. Face had done turned red. I said, oh shit, Simone, you might want to sit back, cause that damn them damn scrubs you got on, you might have to wear them to repair your own damn face if Cecil cock back and hit your damn ass. Cecil had done got mad as fuck down to the sofa. He said, God damn it, if we gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it, and I ain't sugarcoating shit. Cecil had done got mad. Let me tell you something. Cecil is like my father in a sense that they can take most things and be even killed. But baby, when that face turn on flush with fever, you better watch the fuck out. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about my daddy. My daddy, when we grew up, my daddy don't cuss. And he didn't really spank us a lot. But you get that man and say a goddamn it out of his mouth, you better get the hell out the way. Cause this about to be some smoke in the city. Okay, let me tell you something. They ass was finna have to fuck around and buy they got a north house and south house, and they was finna fuck around and have to buy an east and west one too, cause Hurricane Cecil was about to come through their wreck shop. Okay, Simone, you knew to fold up that damn computer and take your ass in that damn room. And see, Simone, now you know Simone, and you know I always got to say this. Dr. Simone and Cecil is my favorite medicine-wise couple. Simone is my favorite medicine-wise. But Simone, you been smelling your ass lately, and I'm finna have to get you the damn together. You come home, you pick fights with the man. He's a good man, Savannah. You pick fights with the man. You sitting there talking to the man crazy on the sofa because he ain't agreeing with you and allowing you to talk to him any kind of damn way. Then you want to storm off and go in the room. Nah, bitch. Sit here and argue with me, bitch. You done already ran up my pressure and ran down my insulin. I'm about to have a stroke and go into diabetic shock at the same damn time. And you ain't even the type of doctor to fix whatever the fuck going on in my blood system and Okay, honey. About to give me a damn ulcer. You gonna have to deliver this damn ulcer in this living room, stressing me out. Heavenly done told you he's a good man. Don't fuck around and lose your good ass man over no bullshit, cause you got hoes like me who ain't had a man in a long time, and I gladly welcome him over here, and I shut up and let him play on the computer and every damn thing else he wanna do. Okay? Yes, honey, that's the dinner I wanna do. I'm trying to think what else was going on. Beyond that, y'all. Oh no, it ain't no beyond. Is it me? Or Toya need to be the one putting out the cookbook, because whatever the fuck she riding there feeding Eugene, I don't want none of it, okay? Toya, it look like you straight up serving that man cow's DNA with a side of bison. Now, I always knew Eugene was a plump brother, and I appreciated him for being a plump brother. But baby, sky blue is not your color, and that polo shirt was not your size, okay? When they had went down to the picnic and sat down and that shirt had done squalls around them titties and that gut, that shirt got to singing the Marvin Snap. Never should have made it. That shit should have never made it out the stove. Okay, the damn shirt never should have made it onto his body. Okay, I know it took two of y'all to squoze this big ass in there, and I'm just trying to understand. If you wanted to put on a girdle, Eugene, you should have had put on a girdle, but don't try to use a tight polo shirt for fashion and undergarment protection. No, God, and I'm a quiet as this kept, honey. Y'all ass should have been down to the Soul Cycle, or to the Blast, or to the Flywheel, a damn picnic with you. You know what? Toya, you did right. He gave you a $150 budget for the day and you spent it on the basket. That's right, bitch. Because he didn't need to be eating nothing out of it. Not a cookie, not a crumb, not a half a piece of crust, not a nothing. Simone, your ass dead ass wrong for not telling your man that you was finna go to New Orleans with the girls and he had to come around that house and find out when you was packing. Betty Wright told y'all hoes long time ago. I was earning my man while I was learning my man. Something you young girls might not understand. But you ain't a young girl. You don't earn your man and learn your man. So you must be subscribing to having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. So you just gonna take what you gotta work with it, because all your ass gonna end up with is a piece of man if you keep running out of town with the man, on the man, without asking for permission and telling him where you going. Yes, when you in a relationship, you need permission to spend the night outside the house, okay? Y'all done got down to the New Orleans. Ooh, girl, I thought I was just calling y'all about a little petty piece of video so I get in here and bathe and go down to the bottom night, but this shit had done got me worked up. Y'all had done got down to the I know what I meant to say, down to the New Orleans with Toya. Is it me? Or does it feel like Toya's scenes and conversation be very calculated and very, oh Lord, I'm scared my head might be on the chopping block, so let me do something crazy or say something controversial? Toya, that dinner scene in New Orleans was feeling very purposeful, intentional, contrived. Even that picnic scene with you and your husband, that was slightly more believable. Down to the picnic when you just, to the New Orleans when you just came out of there out of nowhere, talking about your sex, like how y'all not having sex. Then you looked over to Miss Quartz talking about, well, how often you and your husband having? Bitch, we didn't need her to tell us. We already know Quad ain't fucked that man in 90 days. Okay, yes, God. That'll clean credit report sex they having over there filed against 3 bureaus. Wait, 30, 60, 90 days. Child, we ain't, listen. The woman already told you her husband didn't appreciate her, so you know she ain't over there giving him something he can feel. She ain't giving him none of that picture perfect puss or them picture perfect pups. No, God, honey. Listen, yes. Child, Quad husband about over there masturbating too. The difference is he doing it in that little old Happy Meal he called a car. But Toya, you was dead as when Qua said, bitch, bitch, I ain't finna discuss that with you. Then Toya, you had the nerve to get mad because you don't put your business on Front Street down to the national Bravo network of the world and didn't nobody else want to share their business. One thing I respect about Miss Qua, honey, she did that white people shit. She didn't lie and give you no number. She just ain't give you shit. Okay, and listen, Jackie had her purple shorts on. You couldn't tell Jackie nothing. That Jackie, I don't know if you bought the short skirt, the culotte set too big, or if your body is too small. But the pants ain't supposed to be jangling, baby. Go ahead, baby. They jangling, baby. They supposed to be fitted to the thigh. You know what I'm saying? So Jackie, when you down to the New Orleans, girl, I'm gonna need for you to get you a little piece of sausage sandwich, a po' boy, or something, and just get them thighs a little piece of meat so they can like rub together when you walk. And I ain't trying to be funny, but maybe you not being able to light no fire is why. No, I ain't even finna say what I was finna say. But I know Dr. Jackie can't wait for this season to be over because her marriage and everybody coming to her for relationship advice, this, that, the third, and talking about her husband cheating, it's gotta suck. But Jackie's something like me. If I'm gonna be embarrassed, you gonna pay me for my pain. And ain't no need in running away from it. I might as well face it head on. That way after this season, I don't have to deal with it no more. Everybody know my husband a cheater. Everybody know I stayed because I didn't want to cut his ass a check. And he be going around financing and fool along with the next bitch on my money. And we sleeping in the same house and we ain't happy, but bitch, we gonna be here together. To death do us part. That bitch gonna be miserable and I'm gonna be rich and hungry. How you doing? Okay, Contessa ain't had nothing going on. Miss Renee! Yes, Miss Renee. I can't wait for Miss Renee to get a little more comfortable with the cameras and they throw Miss Renee in the mix. Cause I'm telling you, it's coming. Miss Renee finna get somebody ass together real proper like, and it's gonna be all the man I ever need. That's all I got for Contessa this week, cause I wore her ass out last week. She still need to work on her hair and have it be real thin up here or whatever. And she seemed to never understand anything. Like, I hope they're not painting her in the role she always trying to understand. But we understand this your first season. Quiet as it's kept. The bitch that need to be on here making all the coins is Lisa Nicole. After how she done cussed that woman out down to her voicemail box and was telling her husband, tell her it's over. Tell her she's over. Who this calling me? These the girls. Oh, this is Valencia. Hey, hold on, Valencia. Calling the girl down to the voicemail, cussing her out, and say, tell her. Her husband was like, you told her already, baby. You listen, you know your man don't want you when you cussing out his side piece, and you telling him, tell this bitch XYZ, and he won't do it. That means he's more concerned with his side piece being upset than you are. Lisa Nicole, I've always stayed out of your marriage shit and tried to give you a pass. You is stupid as fuck. Okay, you got all kind of emotional issues. I feel like something happened to you as a little girl. You must got abandonment issues. Fuck standing for them kids. Run for motherfucking cover. Okay, run. That man is making a fool out of your ass. How the fuck you let a person make a fool out of you on and off the damn show? And I'm gonna tell you something. Lisa Nicole is the prime example of what happened when you raise black people in white spaces. Cause she didn't know what the fuck to do down to that lady voicemail. And bitch, leaving her a message on something recordable that she could have gave to a blog was had you had some old black friends, some real sister will beat her ass type friends, you would have left that message down to that voicemail that she could have gave down to the TMZ and embarrassed you. You would have went right there and kicked her ass and then stepped on her phone so she couldn't record it and scream, world star! Heaven only knows. Heavenly, I don't understand what you was down there to the New Orleans table crying about, and these people calling me to get ready to go to the club, so I don't even have time to investigate and figure it out. We'll have to just pick up this conversation next week on the next episode of Married to Medicine. I'll call you later, Nessa girl.